In this video, I wanted to give you an overview of the VAT or value added tax settings in Profit Calc. So the way we get here is on the left hand side menu if you click on VAT near the bottom here. So overall, there are several categories in which we can set up. Let's start with revenue VAT. And in order for this to be calculated in Profit Calc, we want to make sure this is set to enabled here. So with this setting, the VAT will be deducted from your revenue. Next up is setting the VAT percentage. If you leave this at 0%, it will use your Shopify store's calculation for VAT. I would recommend this if your store does all the calculations for different countries with different VAT rates. But if your Shopify store does not calculate VAT and you would like to calculate it in Profit Calc, we can set a flat VAT rate to apply to all orders. As an example, we can set this to 21%. We can also set VAT to apply to all orders rather than just countries in the EU. We can also enable automatic VAT calculations for shipping costs. So these are the shipping costs charged by your store to customers rather than the shipping cost you pay. So let's update these settings here. Next, let's move on to the cost of goods sold and custom order expense VAT. So first up, we can set the percentage. I'm just going to set this to the same 21% as above. Next up, we can enable it for each of the options we would like this to apply for. So first up is going to be the custom COGS VAT. So this is going to be the manual COGS, COGS by country and quantity, as well as the COGS by country options. So if I just open up the COGS hub in a new tab here, it would be any of these options. To note, for the COGS by date, it's only going to apply if the VAT included setting is toggled and saved as well, but it's going to use the same percentage setup. We can also set this to apply to any of the custom order expense VAT. So for the custom order expense, generally any of the shipping costs that are set up, as well as any of the settings here on the other COGS setting page. So it's any of the amounts that fall under the custom order expense card, as an example here on the dashboard analytics. Next up, we can enable it for AliExpress as well if your store uses this option. For our next group of settings, we can set whether to add or exclude it from the COGS or custom order expense total. We can add it on top or exclude it, and the same applies for the VAT total itself. So we can increase it or decrease the VAT total. Next up, we can set VAT to apply to the ad spend total. So if we enable this, it's going to increase our ad costs, and we can set the VAT percentage. And lastly, there's the transaction fee VAT. So we can enable this here and then set the percentage as well. So hopefully this gave you a good overview of the VAT settings I can set up. It's all very dependent on each individual store. If you have any questions, just message us in the bottom right, and thank you so much for watching this.